I've been seeing you a lot with this show. I'm going to see you again in a few weeks. Thanksgiving, guys, holidays coming up. You're all bracing to spend time with your shitty family, right?
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Well, I've been inured to the feelings of disappointment and contempt from my family having you here on my show. But there's actually one member of my family I'm genuinely looking forward to spending time with. My nephew, Ben. I don't see him a lot. He grew up in Oregon, and now he's a freshman at NYU, and he's a really interesting kid. I've been following him on Facebook, following his activities, and he's become quite the conspiracy theorist on Facebook. He told me he's going to give me a presentation on Thanksgiving. He's going to present a slideshow to the whole family at Thanksgiving. I told him, well, why don't you practice it here in front of my audience? Here he is, a little PowerPoint presentation. My little nephew, Ben. Nephew Ben, come on out here.
Thank you. Hi, Uncle Scott. Oh, yeah. This is wonderful. I don't appreciate the term conspiracy theorist. I use the term awake, generally. Should I sit? Should I stand?
You can do what you want, man.
No, I think I can see patterns.
Uh-huh.
And I can see bullshit. And I'm using both of those skills to see your tie right now. I'm sorry, I just had to dig you back for the conspiracy rumor. It's just, how does this work? All right, so you all, this is my family at Thanksgiving I'm practicing for. Right. You all are not alone. I also suspected that the social media team behind notoriously eccentric billionaire Shania Twain's Facebook page are omitting the backstories from the photos that they're posting. Maybe you, like I, saw this photo captioned "A day off at the Mandalay Aquarium, a must-see if you're ever in Vegas," and maybe you, like I, typed in the alleged address of the alleged aquarium into Google Maps Street View and discovered, like I did, that it doesn't exist. But what I did, and what you didn't do, is undergo an investigation, collect the necessary information to return these posts back to social media team of Twain headquarters with thoroughly researched captions. So the Mandalay Aquarium photo becomes: Shania poses with Miles, one of 11 shark rays or mud skates she was famously given as a newborn baby from a mysterious stranger. Photos of Miss Twain bonding with her shark rays are certainly not rare. They were most notably featured in the June 2001 issue of People magazine, which contained an aerial shot of Miss Twain enjoying a swim off the coast of Barbados as her rays circle her protectively. Left a few things out. Here's another one. It was captioned something about the audiences at this whatever venue. No. Shania performs You're Still the One in the Challenger Deep Valley of the Marinus Trench as an unmanned deep submergence vehicle, you see it, passes overhead. The audience? Thousands of eukaryotic microbes, the only organisms capable of surviving at pressures of 16,000 psi. Take that, Twainsters. Oh, so Gematria, if you're not familiar, is an ancient Assyro-Babylonian numerology system that the Jewish have adopted sort of too. And it assigns a numerical value to each letter, and then you add them together in the word, and you get a significant number for a particular word or phrase. Shania Twain in Jewish Gematria equals 1199. Do you want to know what else does? And this is true, you can check it. Ark of the Covenant. It goes deeper. Holy blood, holy grail. Suspicious yet? How about now? The Federal Reserve. Deeper still? Watergate. I kept following this rabbit trail. It's all connected. You don't know how deep this goes. 1199. This sounds crazy to you, right? I'm starting to sound like the guy from A Beautiful Mind. A Beautiful Mind is a film about John Forbes Nash Jr., born in 1928. If you go into the Bible, the book of John, chapter 19, verse 28, you get the last words of Christ when he was on the cross. I thirst, he said. This was the last thing he said before he died. You know, there's a song by Shania Twain called Waiter, Bring Me Water. He took me to our favorite spot, a place we go to hang a lot. So back to some photos. Here's one they posted with a bullshit caption, frankly. Research done. TBT, Shania performs a pop-up concert in 1989 amid the uncapped flaming oil wells of Kuwait. Check out the aluminized fire proximity suit. So 80s. Frankly, I think that they should make a hire of me. Here's another. Shania embraces Danish business mogul Gord Rickenson, who had, at the time of the photograph, just given her a large section of his land on the Franco-Swiss border as a pre-engagement gift. Rickenson disappeared shortly afterward, and Twain was granted ownership, per Rickenson's recently amended will, of the particle collision facility he had been funding on an adjacent tract of land. They left a few things out. Here was one. It was titled, Skipper, Feeling Safe. Research completed. Not many photographs have been taken inside Castile Castis, Shania Twain's mysterious Hungarian residence, nicknamed Twain Manor by the press, but it is estimated that the castle contains between 350 and 400 safes of varying dimensions and complexity. Rumor has it that Twain keeps almost everything in her safes, her books, her clothing, even cans of soda, and that she has the individual combinations for all of them memorized. She uses them, according to one source, like cardboard boxes. Here's one. Shania demonstrates her immunity to hydrochloric acid. Right. If the Gematria didn't convince you, I've got a few final pieces of evidence. This is true. You might have seen this piece around. Shania Twain, The Perfect Face. Obviously, it's related to the golden ratio in Dan Brown and poorly written novels. But if you follow and are acquainted with the work of the Knights Templar, then you may recognize something fishy about this album cover. When? Shania Twain's When? Focus? Huh? It could be a coincidence. And it's often said that coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous. I personally believe that God is Shania's way of remaining anonymous.
That's it, Ben?
That's it.
Okay, wow. My nephew Ben, everybody. Ben Kling. Hey. Which side of the family is he on again?
I don't know. I hope Shania Twain isn't part of the family.
Okay, I don't think you got the right message out of that. I don't think you followed that at all.